This video is a follow-on from my last tutorial on repairing a damaged image. The last one covered creases, which is a lot of this is covered in here, and I won't cover all that again because I've already done it previously. But the image is very small and I had trouble finding one on the internet. Anyway, I'll overskip the previous part. We're cleaning up the creases, and I'll just cover the parts that are missing. Now the creases are all been tidied up. Now it's up to the point where we're going to repair the missing pieces. So enlarge our image just a little. Now we need to use the clone tool and a fuzzy brush. Now I need to tidy this side up over here. I use the square bracket keys to enlarge the brush. To take a sample, I press the control key and the left mouse button. Now I move down and fill in the missing parts of the curtain. Now this is partly important because when we bring the other side over, it will make it much easier to repair the damaged part of the image. It's just a matter of tidying it up. Make it look like it's continuous of the curtain all the way through. Of course, this is quite a studio photograph and it's not very large at all. It's okay on a computer screen, but when it comes to printing it out or displaying it much larger, you'll see the pixels don't match very well. Now I'll come over here and take a part of the neckline and fill that in there with my cloning tool. Very careful when I come around to the collar part there, and continue down and fill all that in down there. Okay, now we come over to the other side and take a sample. Reduce my brush size. We're using the square bracket key, the left hand bracket one. Now control key, left mouse button, and take a sample. Now all I need to do is clean up that bit of white. It doesn't matter about his coat because it's very badly damaged there in the image. Now I come over here and also I change my brush to the healing tool. I decrease the size using the square bracket key, the left one. Control key, left mouse button, and take a sample and clean up that part of the collar. And just a little bit down the bottom here. Now I go up and use my free select tool and select around the coat line. Now the coat would have had a pattern in it, but it doesn't show up with this image, so we won't worry about it. It's pretty badly damaged. There is a collar in the coat, but it can't be seen. Now, I go to my eyedropper tool and take a sample of the coat. It's the colour there. I go to my bucket fill tool, click the fill hole selection and click inside there. Now go to select and select none. Now I select my free select tool and take some samples up high around the neckline. Come around here, good sample piece down there, and come right across and take in the coat line. Now I'll go to Edit and Copy. Return to Edit and paste it as a new layer. Go to Select and select None. Go to my Flip tool and flip it over. Now go to my Move tool, click the Move the Active Layer button and move it down and cover up the area around the coat line. Now we need to try and work in where the neckline would come in. It's around about there. Now I drop the opacity so I can see through. Now I go to my eraser tool, using the same fuzzy brush, just erase around the areas around the chin line and leave the collar there because we need that. Now all we're doing now is erasing parts of the collar line. Okay, I'll take that back to full opacity. Right click the top layer and merge down. Now that's filled it in quite well. Now we've got a little bit here in his neckline. Now we would have been wearing a tie, so now I'll go to my file and open a recent one, which was a tie I got off the internet. Right click on it and add an alpha channel. Go to my Select by Colour tool and click on the white area and then press the delete key. Go to Select and select None. Go to Edit and copy that to your clipboard. Return to your image. Go to Edit and paste it as a new layer. Go to the Move tool and move the tie down around the neckline. Now I need to increase the size, so I'll go to my scaling tool, click on the layer and just increase the size so it covers the that part of the neck. Scale, go to the Move tool and move it down into position. Now go to the top layer and merge down. Now that's our job completed. You can see now how you can repair a damaged image with missing parts. If the image was much larger, I could have got better data on the coat line and the collar on the coat, but in this case it was unavailable. Now I could change that to a black and white, but I prefer that sepia. We'll just go to desaturation. You can see black and white. It turned out okay, but I prefer the sepia look.